New book. Elisabeth Hasselbeck's wild audition for Survivor told to jump out of a plane. By Entertainment, reality TV. In her new book, Point of View, a fresh look at work, faith, and freedom, Hasselbeck, 41, explains that after a week of unannounced interviews and unplanned meals in Los Angeles, she was told she'd been selected for the show. "You made it. Now pack your things," Hasselbeck recalls executive producer Mark Burnett and a couple of others telling her. "You're booked on the first plane to Texas, where you'll attend jump school. Once you get through the certification there, you'll be on Survivor." After learning that she was expected to jump out of a plane 10 times, Hasselbeck was given an envelope containing cash, an airline ticket, and a piece of paper that included some but not much information about my activities over the next several days, she writes. Hasselbeck was tasked with getting to the school all by herself. The soon-to-be television personality was immediately uneasy when she arrived at a remote motel with a blinking sign, and trucks pulled up to it. Once inside, she put a chair in front of the door to barricade herself in, she writes. Hasselbeck, who was told to go by the alias Amanda, was already nervous enough when she learned that the school was far away, and she was low on cash. She walked for what felt like hours down a dusty highway, until she reached a car dealership where she hoped to rent a car, but there were none available. With no other options, Hasselbeck then negotiated with a man she presumed was a car salesman, and rented his car for 2 days for $100. After unlocking a child's car seat from the back and removing it, he handed me the key. The scenario got even stranger when she finally arrived at the jumping school, where a man greeted her, according to the book. The Survivor staffer who arranged for her jumping lessons told the school that he was her fiancé. The lessons were to get her ready for their honeymoon, according to Point of View. After going through training, Hasselbeck learned she was expected to jump 5 times that first day by herself. Trump backer Mark Burnett gave us a right-wing Sinclair Broadcasting contestant on Survivor. Edge of extinction, the engine roared, and the ground soon looked farther and farther away. The jump school slipped out of sight, and the door of the plane seemed like the mouth of a lion to me, she writes. The turmoil I felt inside and the adrenaline running through me left my fingers numb. Inside I was screaming, yet the instructor and pilot had a demeanor of quiet calm. Just as she was about to jump, Hasselbeck was called back by the instructors. They told her that her fiancé no longer wanted her to jump, and had put a hold on the paperwork, per the book. She never ended up jumping out of the plane. Hitting the pillow hard in anticipation of an early flight, Hasselbeck writes, I had to wonder if the whole experience had been a test of my will. Hasselbeck would place 4th in the reality competition show in 2001. Survivor host Jeff Probst said it's not surprising Hasselbeck pursued television as a career. He has conviction and I do like conviction, said Probst. I'm not saying I align with her, but I'm saying she does not back down ever, no matter what anyone says. I can see why she's still working because she's compelling to watch. Although Probst sang her praises on surviving a showbiz career thus far, he admits that her opinions may have changed since her Survivor days.